Takes all occupied territory, takes or vassalizes all titles in the Khanate of Khotan belonging to Khan Togan. Vassalizes all titles. That's going to be a lot of people to oust. I saw someone put plagues and horde invasions all in random. 3 fired by 820 AD. It was absurd. Eee. Alright, so you're about to get attacked, so I'm going to give you the main bulk of the force. And you just decided to not attack me, so good. And also, Manar is a defender now, so he's going to be doing even more in the centre. The armoured chariot receive... Horse lords with tanks! Yes! You receive a report with the outcome of military experiments that your marshal asked you to sponsor. Apparently a large steel-plated chariot was constructed, propelled by 10 men inside, pulling it forwards, directed by a commander peering out from a revolving turret mounted on top. This vehicle also had several ballistas firing through arrow slits. Unfortunately, its weight caused a wooden bridge to collapse when crossing, and the invention was lost to the river, also killing the engineer. The marshal himself barely escaped with his life. Aww. That would be so scary, though. Horse lords with tanks puts a whole new meaning to the word cavalry. Armoured cavalry. A 1,000 kills. That's a duke. We're going to keep the duke. Khan's been taken. Take the count as well, because I would like to sell some of these people for ransoms. You want to marry, and so do you. No. Yes, absolutely accept that one. That's the betrothal. How long is this going to take? Come on. Karakaz is developing a kind disposition towards others. For yourself. Yeah, I see you guys running through my territories and I'm not liking it. So I know I'm at 100%. I need to take this province first so that I can take this whole chunk of terrain. Gotta go, gotta do. Cisco networking project, have fun. See ya, Inazuma. And this is also going to mean that I'm going to need to give away a ton of territory up here, but that's fine. Possibly even some down here. Because I want to keep a hold on as much of that feudal stuff as possible so I can convert it myself. And also retain control of the trade routes through here. My marshal has discovered a man of great military talent called Bars, who is willing to serve in the ranks. Bars is moderate. He's not great. Advisor died, so this is going to be one of the rulers who is the least able. Almost certainly you. Although they're not actually powerful vassals. Hold on. None of them are. Well, in that case, I'm just going to keep the position free. Sind is here with a bigger force. That's fine. It's not going to do enough. I'm most concerned about losing this. The werewolf. You've been nervous for the last couple of nights, sleeping restlessly, feeling a strange pull on your mind. During the days you have been tired, but also tense with anticipation, sensing something important was arriving. Now, at night, as you wake and see the full moon rise, you finally understand. It's the moon. It speaks to you. It's time to rise. Time to become the wolf. Time to go out. Time to be free. Time to lose your mind to the moon madness. Ow! You run through the night seeking prey. You eventually find it and pounce, tearing, slashing, gouging, all the while howling like the wolf you are. And in the end, the panic screaming stops. Blood. Immortal werewolf, yeah. The morning after, you wake in the morning, but you feel as though you haven't slept at all. You vaguely remember having nightmares. You seem to have something wet and sticky on your chest. As you look down, you realise you're covered in blood. It's clearly not yours, and you don't remember how it got there. There is something about it, however. Something that awakens a vague exhilaration in you. Full moon fever. +2 martial. Because that's clearly what I need more of. You can't stop thinking about all those prisoners. No. I'm not going to get cruel, thanks. Alright, so I've taken the county. Will they retain the baronies if I don't siege these? Because I can totally piece them out now. Let's have a look. Although this is actually making me an absolute ton of cash. Just letting them fight. Although they do keep on calling more and more people in. Alright, so my minions have done barely anything in this war. So I'm going to accept that peace deal. I have to save the game. I want to see what happens. Minor holdings in occupied counties are also used up. Thank you. Oh yeah! That is a very sexy and very scary Tokka Kids now. And they're not complaining. Oh, probably because it's all feudal and still owned by feudals. Yeah, it is. Alright, so we've got some work to do. There is work to be done. Are you interested? Are you really trying to hold me ransom here, Barshak? Because I will just replace your ass. You are no longer a powerful vassal. Yep, bye! Hi, Manur. How you doing, buddy? Let's try that again, shall we? Now they say yes. That's going to cost me a lot of prestige, but quite frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Let's just divide my forces amongst these terrible territories for the moment. And start the burning. Now this is going to be hard to retain control of. I'm fully aware of that fact. Also, I'm up to 10%. Successful county conquests, 18%. And I now control all of the trade in this northern route. Up to about here. Taking control of that area would also be quite nice. Where is that? Punjab. Alright, so, how do I want to go about this? Okay, and so it begins. Hope that's mine already. So is that. So all of this southern stuff is mine.
Raiding party!
Ooh, who dat? Hey, enigmatic Rose, how are you doing? Rose Raid. You're here just in time to see me getting loads of new land. Becoming kind of scary. So we're currently playing as the Tok'ra kids. The goal of this was to reform the Tengri faith. However, we have a slight problem in that we have no moral authority. We have loads of piety. We have all 3 of the holy sites required. We have this rather nice little trait. We are freaking immortal right now. So this is like everything is going really well. Slight problem. The previous dynasty I was playing as, which is the Van Gelderlands in the Netherlands, we reformed the Norse religion and I thought, okay, fantastic, the Vikings are going to be awesome. But then, Italy, aka Burgundy, switched to Tengri as well, and they are being raided mercilessly by my former nations, and that raiding has caused the moral authority to just collapse. Temples looted minus 33%. So I'm kind of a victim of my own success here, with the Germanics just completely dominating over Western and Southern Europe, while I am struggling to get the Tengri reformed. So yeah, a bit of a problem there. But I've just taken all of this territory, ignore the revolt, that's because I'm trying to strip them of their feudal titles to make the Horse Lords reign supreme. And that should give me quite a lot of temples looted, because they're Buddhist, or even temples destroyed. I think it's even a better modifier. So hopefully that gets me what I need to do here. Yeah, I probably will need to take all 5. Thankfully this one... Oh, that's the one I already own. Hang on. I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. That one's not too far away. That one's going to be a bit more of a struggle. Although it is already owned by another Horse Lord. But at this stage, my armies are just stupidly strong. I can win fights which are like 3,000 versus 10,000. With 5 sites, you no longer have a moral authority requirement. Wait, what? Oh yeah, unless you control all of the holy sites, doing so requires 50 moral authority to control 3 holy sites. For Pete's sake. Wish I'd seen that a bit earlier. Rivis Elegante, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. What tech level are we on? We are currently on low tech. Like, we're still fairly early on. It's only 1027. Cavalry are doing well, siege equipment's doing well, legalism's doing well, but that's it. The one I really want to get up is trade practices, because note where we are, note where trade routes are. We are going to control all of this trade. So tech practice is going to be really, really strong, because we're going to be able to get a lot of trade posts. So we are going to be rich. Right, first of all, I need to start pillaging all these holdings that I've just taken control of. There's no point not starting this. Emo. I wish there was a slightly quicker way of doing this. Unfortunately, this is just going to be a bit of admin going on here. Yarkand, pillage. I mean, theoretically, the temples could stay. Nah, let's burn it all. Well, burning these temples, that is going to reduce my moral authority, isn't it? Ah, sorry, it doesn't matter anymore. Chertion, village, do it. You. Is that going to affect me? No, because this is not Buddhist territory. Kurga, village, you, evoke, yes, you, evoke, yes, Atush, village. So you have to own the province itself properly in order to start pillaging it. Pillaging it will remove all of the buildings and all of the holdings from that land. That is good, because any province with no holdings for a horse lord provides you with more manpower limit, which means you can have bigger armies. So the less holdings you have as a horse lord, and this is kind of the interesting thing, the more land you can actually, or the more troops you can actually maintain. So we're already doing Aksu. We're already doing. That's what I just did. Khotan. Revoke. And you. And also, because I'm a nomad, I don't care about non-nomad vassals. So, opinion of this guy personally goes down. Pff, who cares? I lose a bit of prestige. Pff, who cares? I have loads. And other non-nomads dislike you more. Who cares? I'm stripping them of all of their titles anyway. Except for the priests. Hang on. Nope, you don't care. That's alright then. Where was that? That was Khotan. So I think I just completed Khotan. We'll need to go through all of these again eventually. Pillage. Pillage. Village. Village. And sure, yeah, why not? We'll go and pillage it. Kummel, same thing. Pillage. Pillage. And pillaging is how you get rid of the holdings. You also gain population and money for doing this as well. Admitted, the real reason I'm doing this is because I want to see everything burn. I mean, that does enter into the equation a little bit. Oops, no, I don't inspire those warriors. I should also mention I am the leader of the Eagle Warriors. I have pretty good dueling ability. I cannot die in battle because I am the leader of the Eagle Warriors. I'm immortal, which means I cannot die of old age, which relieves only evil shenanigans, so I need to make sure my spy leaders, spy masters, are extremely loyal. And through dueling, but my personal combat is pretty high, so that's also unlikely. The one thing which might almost certainly kill me is if I get tempted to do the legendary bloodline. Oh, I have my own bloodline as well. Because immortal. What was that? Already pillaging. Aval. Already pillaging. Turfan. Okay, so that's just those minor places. Khodan's building. Almaty will build because I apparently have tons of cash. Trade post already done. And Donghuang I'm pretty sure is done. We've just completed the Minter here, which is increasing the amount of money we make from all trade routes. Hence I'm focusing on the trade routes right now. We could also get the YAM, which is more tech spread and more economy tech, which is going to be very useful because I want to get those trade practices. And otherwise, the only other buildings I'm doing are a couple of temples where my trade posts are. And I'm basically giving them free towns and walls so that they can start upgrading themselves. And we'll need to wait to build the temple here. Okay. Right, and a couple of my higher level vassals didn't take too kindly about me stripping them of their lands, so they've gotten a bit uppity. So I'm going to kill them all. Merrick has finished her education, that's good. Let's go and marry you off to somebody of appropriate rank. The Maharaja of Orissa. Reasonable. Off you go. And suddenly I'm way over my domain limit. I have no domain limit. That's irrelevant because I'm a nomad. It's just lots and lots of wrong type of domain. Marriage accepted. Good. Let the purging continue. Just going to go through and make sure that I caught everything. You can also be pillaged. Is building a castle? No, stop that. Karlik. Pillage. Imo. Pillage. And pillage. Yarkand. Pillage. Pillage. Chershin. Oh right, I'm getting all of this money because I earn 50 gold straight away as soon as this starts. I thought it was when it finished. Kapruga. Village. Village. Atush. Village. Aksu. Village. Khotan. Village. Oh, I can't just press enter. There's a lot of clicking right now. All of the pillaging. Alright, it looks like the other's done. So much pillaging, so little time. Tanks Ducks has a kid. You are in the family, so you do get a name. You are going to be Mr. Thompson. Dedication to religious stuff is giving me stuff. Pillage, pillage. Alright, so we have 4,000 ducats in the bank because of that. That's a pretty penny. That's a very, very pretty penny. We are going to be inundated with uprisings, however. Like, this whole area is just going to be an absolute hotbed for very, very, very slightly angry people. My wife, Sante, has asked me to buy her some new clothing. You don't need any new clothing, my dear. You're already wonderful. It's a good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman. She needs some faces around her, sure. Atlas finished her education in diplomacy, so here, even though I did not assign any marshals, we obliterated that army. Like I said, my armies are just insane. Not at all overpowered, whatsoever. And so begin the uprisings. Oh, you're over there. Can't I just give all the land to people with the right culture and the right religion and let them deal with converting it? No, because apparently the AI doesn't do it for nomads. They don't do the pillaging. They'll convert it, they'll culture flip it, but it'll still be feudal. Sabervane's got another kid. This is going to be Musian. Okay. that one done. Are there any other people I could be ransoming? No. You've been in prison for 32 years. I'm just going to go on a release spree for anyone that's been here for longer than like 5. Because you're clearly just not going to get released. Spirits are high in the lodge tonight, and I'm itching for a challenge. Many important warriors have gathered in the lodge, told to celebrate the recent hunt, which is giving me no shortage of capable warriors to test my strength. Pick the strongest I can find. 33 combat versus my 98. Really? Oh, arm wrestling. Okay. Kundajish and I sit in front of one another, preparing ourselves for the game. Slowly but surely, Kunajik is gaining ground. Inch by inch, he is pushing my fist closer and closer towards the table. I'm starting to lose breath. My face is red and covered in sweat, yet I cannot manage to push back against his grip. I might simply not be strong enough to win this match. I will try anyway. With a loud thud, I slam Kundajik's Kundajik. I know that C with a squiggle is like a G sound. Fist against the table, earning a shower of cheers from the other warriors gathered around us. My opponent glares at me and mumbles something about accepting defeat as he rubs his hand. Don't be too hard on yourself. Put up a good fight, buddy. My court physician is worried about the newborn. We'll try and save them then. Another Buddhist uprising. There. I feel like I'm missing an army. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, I'm not. Oh wait, that's Alungur, that's not me. Oh, who cares about that area? Was unsuccessful. Unfortunate. Rose raid, sorry I was AFK. That's finally, my lord. Thank you very much for the belated Rose raid. Enforce demands on that. Their main army is still over there. I think I should probably go chase it down. You are in fact moving there right now. Right, let's give you the best commanders then. Way of the Tiger, flanking, organizer of movement. So even though you're better on the flanks, these guys are even better than you when flanking. And that army composition is fine. Let's go and squish these guys. See what I mean? We're ridiculous. 2,200 kills for 99 losses. Let's move over there, take that out. Yunquan has finished its upgrade. I would like to get more yams. Even more yams. Ah, we took the other trade post. Here we are. Good. We're already pillaging that. And I would like... Well, do I want to upgrade you while we're fighting? Probably not, because you could get just looted and raided and destroyed. However, the temples I will upgrade. You need temple... What do you need? Oh, technology, which you don't have. Okay. Totally fair and balanced. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Oh, that barony is owned by someone else entirely. Oh well. We'll deal with that stuff later. I wonder if I could offer him vassalage and then just kill it. I wonder if they'd be stupid enough to accept. Not sure. There's another uprising. Down here. Once you're dealt with that siege, then we'll move you south. You've just tried to raise some mercenaries. I think. We've just taken their capital, so let's move over there. You are going to need the generals. Did I say Birek was in the centre? I did. Because of the movement speed bonus, 20% movement is kind of huge. Khan Sintimir of Agutid has provided me with proof that Khan Eshigar has been viciously slandering me. How shall I use this information? Keep it to myself, don't want to rock the boat. 3 losses, 1,000 kills. Sacrifice. If he's a noble, or rather, if he's a noble of Count rank or higher, then I would ransom him. If he's not, then I won't. So, I won't. Divide up the spoil. I have 7,000 in the bank now. I thought I was wealthy before with 2,000, but this is making that feel like a drop in the ocean. Oh, another uprising. Like I said, these would be coming in thick and fast. There again. I'm surprised by where they're spawning. And I guess I am still pillaging that. Oh, yeah, this was their land. Yeah, I'd forgotten that they own that tiny little piece above me. This is the first time I've actually got contiguous borders going to my capital. This is so nice. Dedication to religious pursuits means that they like me more. That's good. Resist foul compulsions. Because I would much rather ransom those off for even more money. Divide and conquer. More rebels. If they're stupid enough to accept them, they didn't deserve their title. Yeah, that's true. Where are you? You're also there. Did you just spawn in like exactly the same spot? I feel like you spawned in exactly the same spot. Ooh, you say no. Where are you? Oh, you're these guys. Yet another morning when I wake up feeling as tired as I went to bed. Perhaps I should do something about my listless mind. Yes, I'll go into hiding. And my spy master is the regent. She's super duper loyal, so that should be okay. Ah, now you're upset with me because you are a non-nomad vassal. Okay, we should probably replace you with somebody who is not. So let's search all for learning. Hello. Volodar. Oh no, you wouldn't join. Burza. The diviner of Baghdad. Send you a bribe. Invite you to the court. And we'll bring you in instead of this guy who we are just going to dismiss. I should also double check who my court physician is right now. Yeah, see, you also really don't like me. So I can't trust you as my doctor. Secluded in my cave, I have subsisted only on the sacred roots and bitter juices favoured by the priests. So I can cut down on the beer, or I can become a better man. To become diligent or temperate, or I can lose drunkard. I'll lose the drunkard, because that means more combat skill. Oh yes! And you are going to be court chaplain, okay. And you are just going to hunt the apostates. That's totally fine. Siege of Khotan just ended. And it was not in my favour. Don't kill them. That'll be the end of this. Force demands. They keep on taking a couple of the random territories I have sprinkled around. I'm leaving these guys on my capital because it's really bad if you lose the capital. And the capitals in this tend to be really badly defended. Still nowhere near close to the Germanic monster I created over in the Netherlands. This is very true. Right, the pillages are starting to happen. The Protector General of the Exalted Emperor addresses a letter to the brave Kargan of the Khaganate. May good faith be with you. The Heavenly Sainir Song, Emperor of the Qing Empire, is most sorry to hear about the death of Samurai, your military strategist, and offers you his most sincere condolences. So, he actually was around for a long time. The strategist that I got from the Qing Empire just died. Random person got Great skill. Cool. Killed random enemy general. Cool. And Sarante is pregnant. That should... Nope, it's not quite the end. That's another capture. Let's go over here. We are 4% away from winning this. Are the Mongols on? Yeah, they are on. Another uprising, because sure, why not? I think I may have slightly upset these people. Slightly. Very, very slightly. Oh, that's really unfortunate for you. You spawned in the wrong neighborhood. My dear, you're already wonderful. You don't need more clothing. Settle the food with Q2. Actually, how are the clans doing? Kutlu is still growing. They are still by far the biggest. Ushi has taken a drumming, I think because of their feud with Kutlu. We are still by far and away the largest though, so that's fine. Although some of the clans are now a little bit upset that we have too much territory. We'll work that out later. I want to make sure that this revolt ends, then I can continue the revocation so I can get the pillaging going. 80%? It's just taking something else off of me. They're attacking me here, but they're going to lose. Thankfully I had the commanders there. Excellent, excellent. My magnificent cat curled up in his favourite spot by the window last night. I think now, maybe it knew it did not have long left in the world. At least it went peacefully. I shall invite the whole court to celebrate the adventurous life of my cat. See, this is the problem with being immortal, you outlive everyone. I'm not even making money from this. It's just, we're going to feast and celebrate in the name of Tengri. Just going to double check that all of these are in fact being pillaged. Oh, you're not. Yep, everything is being pillaged. And this war is over. Right, so, you, revoke title. Probably need to wait. In the meantime, let's revoke all of these titles. Suitable. How about having the oubliette? Bori, random person, do your own thing. So this is the nice thing about all of these guys having risen up. We can just take their stuff. It's mine now. And that one. And that one. And no, that's the wrong one. That one. That one. Can't take anything else from you for now. And you. Was that you agreeing to it? It was not, no. And now we have a bunch more looting to do. We are really just completely depopulating this whole area. We can now have up to 100,000 population. Alright, let's go through these again, just to make sure we are in fact pillaging everything. Of course, I'm going to have to get rid of all of these guys too. Oh, the council's now saying no. How long's that been true? I may have just screwed my rule if that was true for a while. I have a feeling it hasn't been. So you can have an honorary title. You're the regent. You can not have an honorary title. Some of these should change to loyalist. A daughter was born. We're going to call you Espatkins. Cool. Need to find a nice immortal wife. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be very nice. Anyway, I think that that's going to be a good enough point to end this one on. I wanted to go on a little bit further because we had the raid, and I wanted to greet and say hello to everyone that was raiding. But I really need something to eat. I've been streaming for more than 4 hours, so I'm going to go away, I'm going to eat something, and then I'll be back, probably in an hour. So we'll start the next stream at 10:30. The next stream will be... what day is today? Tuesday. It's going to be more of this! So we're going to be playing some more Crusader Kings II. We'll continue the Saga of the Shattered World 2. Thank you everyone for watching. I do hope you're enjoying this. If you are, be sure to hit that follow button so you get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this, then do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out and lets me do more of this kind of content. If you want to support the channel in other ways, check out the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/Mordred Viking. I do have a YouTube channel where you can find the beginning of the series, which is where we are playing as Gelderland, i.e. the Dutch Vikings, which are causing me so many problems now. You can find that at youtube.com/Mordred Viking. I do also have a Discord, which you can find here. That is where I hang out. That's where the community hangs out. They're a very cool bunch. They know an awful lot about games, and we talk about it a lot. So, I will be back in an hour, so 10:30 PM this evening rather than the usual 10 o'clock. It gives me some time to actually get something to eat, because, like I said, starving. I will catch you guys then. Bye, everyone.